So, Aaron, you come in here wearing workout clothes and bringing in a bunch of phones. Are you a drug dealer, a rapper, or a pimp?
Wow. You know, that's some stereotypical racist shit. I've been called a lot of things, but that never. Actually, I'm a husband, father, gamer, writer, and even a connoisseur of the Mozart that you have playing right there.
Yeah. Now, isn't that the way men in said professions dress?
If I was white, would you say that?
No white boy would dress that cool unless he's hanging with drug dealers, rappers, or pimps.
Touche. Still racist as fuck, but you make a good point. Aren't there more important issues going on in the world than us sitting here discussing such trivial things?
For example?
Global warming. Actually, that's number 2. Number 1, police killing unarmed black men and women. Still. Global warming. And let's just say for kickers, ex-presidents inciting January 6 riots.
Well, the executions of unarmed black men and women is truly horrendous. Global warming truly is real. And the assault on our nation's capital was truly an assault on our Constitution and our democracy.
Exactly. But you know, nice sneakers and 3 phones is not a lot. I just want to be great.
We seem to be a bit sensitive.
Sensitive? Absolutely. My dad wouldn't even let me have these growing up. Plus, no sane black man works out in these anyway. These are a cultural icon, an American treasure. Have you not seen Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing?
Well, you seem to be a bit materialistic.
Materialistic? Nah. I actually eat the ends of the bread loaf. And I'm not into status brands, truth be told.
You're not, huh? Don't you drive an Audi sports coupe?
I don't know. Do I?
You parked in my spot.
I Ubered.
It said on the license plate, I am Aaron.
Maybe the license plate should say, you were late.
That's too many letters.
Maybe it's a vanity plate.
It's still too many letters. Besides, I'm here now. These sessions have been prepaid, so let's get started. Well, one correction, your wife has prepaid these sessions.
I'm glad you said that because if she hadn't, I wouldn't be here.
And what is that, sir?
No disrespect, but I'm not depressed or crazy.
Well, people often see therapists who aren't crazy or aren't suffering from depression. They may be seeing a therapist because, they're, what was the word your wife used?
Delusional?
Yes, that was the word.
You know, ever since I started writing comedy.
You've been about to get knocked the fuck out. Those were your wife's words, not mine. Let's get started with you telling me what you did before you were a comedy writer.
Television, radio, public speaking, blah, blah, blah.
Well, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah?
Well, you like to talk. Why did you leave TV and radio?
COVID-19 happened, and, being out of work gave me an opportunity to go back to school and enroll in humor and comedy writing classes and see if my years as a journalist and public speaker carried over skill set-wise.
Well, that's an admirable thing to have done.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, my professor said I was very good at what I did. I just had to continue to hone in on my skills, and I could do some real damage in this industry.
As someone could in any business where they do that.
Then, by the grace of God, I landed my first television writing gig for a network as a political satire writer.
Fantastic. How's that going?
It's not going.
It's not.
No.
You mean you've been fired already?
No therapist guy. Creative differences between my executive producer, the suits at the network, me being, I don't even really know why I'm explaining this to you because it's industry stuff. You're not in the business, so you wouldn't understand.
Well, you've been only in the business for a matter of months.
Still in it, though. It's like a woman saying, you only sex me for 60 seconds. 60 seconds or not, I still hit it, though.
Okay, let's get back on track.
Curb Your Enthusiasm, New Girl, Family Guy, Key and Peele, Martin Lawrence Show, Golden Girls.
Shows that made you laugh for 400, Alex?
R.I.P. to the homie Alex Trebek. That was a good one, Therapist Guy. Those are actually all shows that inspired me as a writer.
Well, that's good for me to know.
Yeah.
Now, your wife was telling me about...
I was having a moment. Actually, you know what? We were having a moment of two men, that share a common bond that like funny shit. And you fucked it all up. You know, since you like my wife so much, what did she say?
And I quote, "If this doesn't stop using me for his material, I'm gonna beat his goddamn ass." End quote.
I don't think you use the N-word even in that context.
Well, that's why I said, and I quote.
No. It doesn't really work like that. My niggas can use that because they're my niggas. My wife, despite our issues, she can use that word because she's my nigga. You, sir, are not my nigga. You're not even the proper you.
I apologize if I offended you. Clearly, it's a blind spot of mine. That's just the agreement my wife and I have for how we would use quote around our house.
So you and your wife are racist. Makes sense.
My wife is black, sir.
Black. Black as in Felicia Rashad, Claire Huxtable black? Or black as in Raisins in the Potato Salad, Candace Owens, Stacey Dash black?
Moving on.
Hey, just trying to get to know you, therapist guy. Look, my wife is overreacting because she doesn't understand my art.
Explain.
So one of my sketches, there's a character named Silky.
Does he make silk?
No, therapist guy. He doesn't make silk, but he does wear a silk do-rag, and he does pimp hoes. Actually, he's my son's imaginary friend who lives in the attic.
So your son named himself?
No. I named him Silky. My son's not that brilliant yet. Plus, I can't just introduce my son to the game like that. I am a great father, you know.
So Silky is a pimp.
Exactly. But not just any pimp, an educated pimp. The nigga reads Maya Angelou, he has stocks and bonds, he even plays the violin. A real Renaissance pimp.
But he pimps and exploits women, too.
Why is this guy so negative? So as a writer, I am challenging the status quo.
As a new writer, do you want your legacy to be challenging the status quo of pimping?
As a new comedy writer, I am creating a different narrative. And in order to really bring Silky to life, I had to immerse myself into who Silky really is.
He's a pimp.
A Renaissance pimp. Respect Silky's achievements, please. So the other day, my wife asked me to take out the trash.
Simple, ordinary task.
Yeah. But I had just finished writing Silky's monologue for a sketch, and, you know, unbeknownst to me, I had become Silky, the Renaissance pimp. And when she asked me to take out the trash, Silky said, "Hope, player like me never even smells the trash, so how can I take out the trash? Bitch, better not ask me that shit again. Nor shall you speak to me about such trivial issues."
And Silky said this, not you.
Well, I said it, but
You said this to a black woman, to your wife.
did I mention I was a great dad?
Did you take out the trash?
Yeah, I took out the trash and my trash soil closed out with it.
And did you apologize?
So the Renaissance pimp doesn't apologize? So yeah, I apologize. Bought her some yellow tulips, sunflower seed, weed, and some wine to go with it.
It's an interesting combination.
Hey, the woman likes what the woman likes.
See.
Dude, are we done yet?
Heavens no. Sir, you may be suffering from HPD, or histrionic personality disorder.
Sounds like an STD.
No. People who exhibit HPD tend to rely on the approval of others. They need the attention, so they engage in behaviors that are oftentimes dramatic and inappropriate. Some celebrities may have HPD. Let me look at Jessica Simpson, Kim Kardashian, Megan Fox, Kanye West.
Wait, not my homeboy Ye, aka Yeezy, aka the Louis Vuitton Donna?
You're talking about Mr. West here?
Yeah, we all grew up together on the south side of Chicago.
What's this we?
We, nigga, meaning those of us who grew up in that era on the south side of Chicago. Didn't you watch the Netflix documentary?
So it's true that all black people know each other.
I told y'all he was racist.
I'm not a racist, sir, but you exhibit more than a little narcissism.
Most comedy writers are narcissists, and I, sir, am a goddamn comedy writer. What about Drake?
Excuse me?
Does Drake suffer from the mental STD thing that you speak of?
No, I don't see his name here.
I bet you he does. Snoop D-O-double-G said Drake fucked Kanye's ex. Drake fucks everybody's hoe. He does it for attention. All light-skinned niggas probably suffer from that shit.
For our next session, we're going to bring in a lot of your celebrity friends
Pardon?
via Zoom.
Why must you say celebrity friends?
Well, your wife is saying that you're always bragging about knowing a lot of famous people.
Bro, why do you talk to my wife so much?
Your wife booked these sessions, sir. She wants me to have as much background as possible on you.
Huh. You know, look, I'm gonna try to help you. If you want background information on me, you should probably talk to D.
D?
D's nuts, nigga. I'm sorry. Couldn't help it.
Sir, you are going to lose your wife, sir.
What did you say?
You're going to lose your wife. You come into my office, you desecrate me, my profession, and now you want me to talk to your testicles?
Okay. Maybe me talking about my balls and desecrating this beautiful office was a little extreme, but blame Dr. Dre and Snoop for that one.
There's no one to blame, young man, except you. You're going down a rabbit hole, and you're not going to find a Cheshire cat willing to smile at your jokes down there. You're going to end up living in some basement apartment on an interstate off-ramp, watching Pornhub on pirated internet.
Yo, chill, breathe. Let's just tell my wife that this shit worked out and we can all go our separate ways.
Sorry, sir. It does not work that way.
I'm afraid I won't be funny. I'm afraid that I won't be funny, and my wife will actually leave me for somebody funny and Jewish like Andy Samberg.
Well, he is funny, and he's married.
Yeah, but nobody that funny stays married to their first wife forever. And my wife likes funny guys with good credit. Now, I have good credit, but I just don't know if I'm that funny. Maybe I'll just quit. The metaphorical death of a comedy writer.
Well, your sessions are already paid for, sir.
Just get the money back to my wife.
It's paid with Amex and it's non-refundable.
Shit. So you're orchestrating an intervention, huh?
I prefer to call it a group therapy.
Well, guess I'll see you next week, therapist guy. Tell your black wife I said,